Yo, move! Move, there's still... Hey! You are stupid. Yeah, you deserve to die. Yeah, that's how the movie starts. It's the month of love, so I want to talk about love movies and love things this month. And so this movie is called Power of Love. And this movie has the most classic couple in Nollywood history, Ramsey, Nouah, and Genevieve. And let me tell you, if there is actually some kind of power of love, then that power belongs to Ramsey Nouah in this movie. You will see what I'm saying soon.
He's the accident victim's father.
Yes, Juliet's father.
She's my daughter.
It's all right. Calm down now. Calm down now. We are just attendants, but God heals.
No, sir, we are counting on you to heal. That's why we came over here. Is your name TB Joshua? Are you Pastor Chris?
Just pray for her, okay?
You went to school for years and you're telling me to rely on God. Then we should have taken the person to church instead. Now, Genevieve is called Juliet. And let's just say the accident you just saw is not really an accident. And that is where we meet Sandra.
I thought I heard a car drop you. Is your visitor not coming here to say hi to your mother?
No, Mom. That was Michael, my office mate. He was on his way.
Michael? I thought it was David. Or perhaps Collins. The one that drives the same car as Austin. The one I saw you with at the supermarket.
Mom, what's the point?
The point is, when are you getting married?
That is the point? Not the fact that you just mentioned the number of guys that could make the basketball team starting lineup.
All your mates are all getting married. I can't have you here being dropped by different men all the time.
She's saying that if you're going to be a hoe, you better be a hoe with a ring, at least. So with this scene, we learn who Sandra is. She's the bitch of the story. And if you're not convinced that she's the bad girl of the movie, here's a shot of her smoking a cigarette. Because in Nollywood, the bad person always has to be a smoker because only bad people are smokers, I guess. Now over here, we learn that she's actually planning to get married. The guy is abroad.
I'm getting married soon.
Really?
To who?
Do you remember Chris?
Chris. Okay, the one that traveled to the United States.
Yeah.
He wrote his parents and said he's coming home this Christmas.
Yeah.
He said that his sole reason for coming home is to get married.
Are you serious?
To who? To me, of course.
The only problem is Chris does not know about this plan yet. So Juliet's surgery, which is a scene that's confused me a lot, didn't go well and she's going to be paralyzed forever.
I'm afraid your daughter is paralyzed.
But this is old Nollywood, so you know that this is just a way to set up a dramatic scene in the middle of the movie where, you know, something happens.
I can't feel my legs. I can't move.
See, this is what happens when you leave it to God. He will make you a possible miracle so that we can go to church and get healed and then they'll clap. So now we move to Sandra and things get a little heated.
Sandra, I don't understand. I don't understand. These guys are following us. I don't know what they want.
Get up! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Look at that! They don't want to stop!
Obviously, they are not going to want to stop. They are chasing them like an armor, but why would they stop?
Is that stupid gold digger over there? I left her in my house when I traveled to Togo, only to come back and meet my house deserted. She has deserted my house with my 85,000 naira.
85k naira? Well, it must have been a lot of money back then for you to risk your life on the road like this.
Is it true? In this case, you can take her. I'm no longer interested.
Now, where do you go from here?
Home. You go home. Now we know the way the guy will go home because he has a car. But the way Sandra went home surprised me a little bit. This girl no get shame at all. She goes home with the same guy whose money she stole. And they didn't even have to force her. She just sat in the car like she's going back with somebody she knows. I'm sorry, sir, but can the door not open from that side? Why did you have to? But it's okay. So now things are about to get even more heated. The lover boy, Ramsey Nouah, Chris, is back in town. Chris also happens to be looking for love, but that love is not Sandra, as you can see over here.
How did you know I was coming back home today? And what are you doing here anyway?
And over here.
Please. Chris, Sandra.
Chris. And here. You can tell that at this moment, if his dick was soft, it became even more softer than humanly possible. By the way, that pianist is killing it. And yes, you guessed this. The love he's looking for is Juliet.
Now, who doesn't want to see you and who doesn't care? Sandra.
Juliet.
I think it's merely because it's Ramsey Nouah and Genevieve. Because in any movie where they were in together, they couldn't date anybody else. It had to be them. It wouldn't have worked if the other girl was playing Juliet's role. It wouldn't have worked.
I crave for Juliet.
Juliet also craves for legs, but here we are. And so at this point, we learned that Juliet played a very, very big role in him being able to go to America.
Remember when I was struggling to get my visa? You know, I had a very short time limit to get the money to purchase the visa.
So he was trying to get a visa to go to America, like 90% of Nigerian men, and he needed the money.
I'm sorry, someone else might have to take it.
No, Desmond, please, Desmond, I'm begging you.
And Sandra, who is now begging him and making him talk in song lyrics, was his girlfriend, but she was being a bitch as usual.
Please, I need you to help me. I need your help. Look, honestly, I do.
If it's about your fairy tale about needing money for an American visa that you're looking for me, sorry, forget it.
Oh, Sandra, how could you talk like this?
Do you see where this is going? And Chris was going through a lot.
It's not your fault that you are not from a rich family. And maybe it's not the will of God for you to even travel.
Not the will of God to travel? You are telling that to a Nigerian man? God himself cannot come between a Niger boy and his travel plans. It's going to happen no matter what.
Look you up for what now, Juliet? Look you up for what?
Hold on a second, I didn't see this coming. Was he dating Sandra and Juliet at the same time? Do we have a Raj situation over here?
That I love you.
I love you too.
You see all these half-caste light-skinned boys, Van Vick, Ramsey, Nouah, always cheating on their girls. Why? So Juliet, who is so filled with love for a guy who is dating another girl, steals her father's money and gives it to Chris to go to America. Ghanaian legend of Oforian Ponsa sang a song and he said, for my non-Ghanaian viewers, what he's saying over there is love makes you stupid. Remember the title of the movie again, The Power of Love. This is it.
200,000 naira.
Where did you get this money?
It's my dad's. He asked me to take it to the bank.
Your dad's?
Well, I hope we'll be able to pay him back someday.
Are you sure about this, Juliet?
Why are you asking her if she's sure? You should be asking yourself, are you sure you want to take stolen money to America? This is another red flag. He wants to remove himself from the situation so that he doesn't take any blame for it. But you know it's stolen money. The first red flag is him dating two girls at the same time. The second one is this. And the third one is his face when he's angry. And the love made her so stupid that she didn't even lie to her dad. She told him the truth, what she used the money for.
I want me to believe you. What did he do with my money?
Daddy, I'm sorry. I had my reasons.
You have your reasons. You should have waited till you start earning your own money before doing such a stupid favor.
So at this point, Chris is looking for Juliet. She has been running through his mind all day. I guess you have to say rolling through his mind all day.
And I must find her.
Sandra is still at the house playing victim.
You've forgotten when you abandoned him years back when he needed your help the most. Now you come here bold to want to reap from where you did not sow, you miserable gold digger.
That was a long time ago. That is history now.
She has a point. This is what the white people have been saying. It was a long time ago. Why forget about it? Now on the other side of town, Juliet is going through it. Question, how did she get a knife in the hospital room? Because knives are not just lying around in hospital rooms, and if it wasn't there, how did she go and get it? Because she cannot go and get it. I'm suspecting that nurse. This makes no sense. I need CSI Lagos on this. Where are you going? Where and how do you think you can go? Have you forgotten what you are crying about? Now Chris sends his sister to go and do some investigation for him.
You're Juliet, right? Yes. I'm Brenda.
She's in the hospital.
Hospital? Doing what in the hospital?
She's cutting grass, because yeah, why else would she be in the hospital? And finally, they meet.
How did this happen?
It was a hit and run driver.
But yeah, as I said, it was not an accident. Sandra is the one who did the hit and run, but that confused me a little bit. Because she got hit while she was going to post a letter to Chris in America.
And she was going out to post this letter.
So how did Sandra know she would be there at that time? And at that time, he had been gone for a while. So what would be her motivation to go and hit her? Did Chris tell Sandra that Juliet is the one who gave him the money? My theory is that Juliet's dad is the one who sent Sandra to go and do the hit and run because he was angry about the money that the girl stole from him for that guy. That's just my theory. Because when he meets Chris, he tells him,
But I think I know you. And I know how you managed to get to America.
He'll pay back someday. Daddy, please.
I know what to do. You will see.
Again, that is just my theory.
Let me get it straight. That girl is paralyzed for life. Tell me, if you get married to her, how do you expect your family to be like?
Why is he talking like paralysis is contagious, like she will come and give it to everybody in the family? Daddy. Now remember I said that Chris is the one who has the power of love. Yes, he demonstrates it over here perfectly when he spends a lot of money trying to get them to do a surgery that will get the girl back on her feet again.
I'm getting a consortium of medical experts to work on her. And I believe she can walk again.
Sandra is my choice of wife for you.
Sandra? How is he making that decision? You know, I wouldn't be shocked if Sandra slept with his dad to make the dad convince Chris to marry her. She's very capable.
She's a good girl. She does all the domestic jobs.
Now Sandra, who said that she loves Chris more than anybody else, has decided to change her ways and turn a new leaf. She turned from bad to the west side of the leaf. Why are you doing this on the stairs? Have they done it in the room so much that they are bored of the bedroom now and they are doing it on the stairs? At this point, Sandra decides that she has to do something or else she's going to lose this light-skinned dick for life.
I think it's time you knew the truth. The next time you see Chris, ask him. Ask him who Sandra is. Then ask him how many children the white woman he used to get his resident permit has for him.
These are terrible lies. This won't do anything.
You bloody liar. Out. Hey, hold it. Come on. Just being helpful here. Check it out. Who is lying? Is it Chris that has been fooling you, or you that has been allowing yourself to be fooled?
What does this even mean?
By the way, Chris is going back to the United States in 3 weeks' time for a permanent stay. Has he told you?
Another horrible lie can easily be proven wrong. All he has to do is to stay longer than 3 weeks and then that will be it. But at this point, because love has made Juliet stupid, she's very vulnerable, so she falls for the lies.
I knew you'd treat me like this. Look, why don't you just...
Oh, you just shut up there. I'm sick and tired of you ranting on about this rubbish.
But this guy too, why? I had confidence in you. You've come to destroy the whole thing. Why are you shouting?
Do you understand? I love you and that's it.
Well, I don't love you and that's it. So just go, get out.
But once again, the power of love belongs to Chris, and so he still did not give up. Even after the arguments with the girl and she sacked him, he still went on trying to get her the surgery that will make her walk again.
4 good years, that girl sacrificed her family's relationship because of me to send me abroad. I have no regrets whatsoever on whatever I spent on that girl.
That makes me regret having you as a son.
They just wanted this part to be dramatic for no reason. I regret having you as my son because he's using his own money to heal his girl. How does this make sense? Now, at this point that Juliet and Sandra have met, I have to tell you that the ending of this movie, the way this movie ends, oh my god. I did not see it coming. There are many things in the movie that you don't see coming, like in the first scene. But the ending is wild. You just wait.
You have a choice, Father. And I think you better start considering the option of disowning me.
Now Chris is still not giving up, and so Sandra, seeing this, decides to strike again with another stupid action.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Chris Izuna?
Yes, any problem?
The hospital authority will not allow me to tell you this. I'm sorry. Juliet, she is dead.
I beg your pardon?
Just say I told you.
Like, how is this supposed to work? You've told him that the girl is dead. Have you killed the girl? Have you sent her away? Because all that needs to happen now is for him to see the girl again. And that's it. Your thing is spot.
Are you sure no one was suspicious? Nobody. You're very sure. Very, very sure. You're sure.
But then I was shocked again in another crazy turn of events. It worked. Chris actually marries Sandra. So it looks like Chris believed that she was actually dead and then goes to marry Sandra, which is shocking. Like, why would you go and marry Sandra? There are many girls. Why her? But if he doesn't marry Sandra, then the crazy ending will not happen. So at this point, Juliet has been taken to the village to go and see a herbalist, or as Nigerians would say, herbalist, to try and heal her legs. And then they have this scene where her friend comes and gives her this hero pep talk, gives her this motivational speech.
Look, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, why don't you fight back? Look, Julie, you have to be strong. You can't allow Sandra cheat on you.
You have to take back what is yours.
Yes, Chris is yours. You're telling me that the motivational speech you're giving to the girl to try to walk is the guy that she believes lied to her? Normally the motivation is for you to stand up and move on in your life and you find somebody else, but this girl is motivating her to go back. Also, a little bit back to the hospital, Sandra tells her that
the next time you see Chris, ask him. Ask him who Sandra is.
So Juliet does not know who Sandra is. How does Sandra know who Juliet is enough for her to drive the car to try and kill her? Now she doesn't get up and walk in this scene like an Indian movie, but she gets better and then
Why didn't you do that? Stupid! Why?
Yeah, the little kid almost hit her with the car. I don't know whether the guy was trying to push the car away or something. So it looks like because the car almost hit her again, her body like kind of did something where it gave her a flashback of the accident and then healed itself.
The impact of the hits.
So now, of course, she has to go back and get her man because that's the entire reason why she was able to heal herself in the first place, because that's all that matters. Is the power of love. Now, Chris and Sandra's marriage is in complete shambles. At some point, he's going to buy her a car and then he hears this.
I hope you are not buying that car for that girl.
Yes, I'm buying it for her.
Come on, man. The girl is a flatter everybody knows in the town. All my friends have a go with her. Even me, Chris. I suggest you buy this car for a girl you can marry.
So Julius goes to Chris's house and this is where all hell breaks loose.
Julie, what's wrong with that? Open this door.
I thought you said she came here.
My question to this day is, where did she pass? We don't see any window over there and you guys were at the door, so did she vanish? Where did she pass?
That's really wrong with her.
And did she write where she was going to commit a suicide on the paper that he read? Did she tell him, I am going to stand on this tall building and jump, so come over there fast or else I'll kill? Is that what happened? Now this is the ending and this part, I have no words.
There's no point doing this. There's absolutely no point doing this. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Julie, wait! Don't take any further step, I beg you, please. You want to jump? Huh? All right, go ahead and jump. Jump!
What? Horrible idea, bro.
Take a dive. I tell you one thing, though. If you go, I'm coming right after you. Yes, I tell you that for sure. I'm coming right after you. There's no point in living when one can't feel alive.
Mado, there's no point in living when one cannot feel alive.
Just give me your hands. Juliet!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I heard everything.
Killing her.
Wait, what? Who is he? Jesus. All Nigerian movies, all Ghanaian movies, 5 and 6. Okay, the same. So she did not shoot her. Then how did she move like that? So they said this guy is the police. Now while this was happening, he was standing on the ground with the children looking at it. So he's a police officer. He saw somebody pointing a gun to another person and he was standing there doing...
This is crazy.
So Chris and Sandra get married and they live happily ever after until the part 2 of this movie. And guys, do you want to guess how the second part of this movie ends? Do you want to guess?
It is you that is going out of our life.
Another gun situation. Did they not have any ideas for the ending of this film? Oh my god. I still will ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. I will make a video on the part 2 of that one because you know what's crazy? You know what? This movie is actually very good. Like from the beginning to like 70% of the film, the story is good from the beginning to some points where the thing starts going somewhere. And then now Chris possessed the power of love so much that he couldn't let Julius go, but he still doesn't love her as much as I love you. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Sing the song.
Never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know